This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this 2008 Land Rover HSE. It has 46,000 miles. It was a recovered theft, purchased directly from an insurance company. We bought it at 38,000 miles. Now it has 46. We sold to an excellent friend and buyer in Las Cruces, New Mexico. He loves the car. However, his wife saw our 2010 BMW 335i, which also is a black car, and they obviously have a thing for black cars, and wanted that. So they traded this one for the 335. Anyway, he loves this car. He tells me it did a great job. He's one of the people who leaves us a testimonial video, and he did it on this vehicle, as a matter of fact. So if you go to wheelkinetics.com, you'll see this vehicle when he purchased it at 38,000 miles. He also gave me this, which is an invoice. You can see at 44,500 miles. He did engine oil and filter, synthetic motor oil, and he did replace rear brake pads, rotors, and wear sensors, and rear brake pads. Yeah, brake pads, rear brakes. So anyway, he said it's a great car, and it is a great car. It's got a million bells and whistles. I'll try to get through all of them, but most of you people who know Land Rovers and stuff will know that I cannot possibly get to everything in 15 minutes, which is how long I have in these videos. But I'll do my best. Cosmetically, there's a couple little rock chips. I saw a couple dings in it. I'm trying to find them right now. If it weren't black, it would be perfect, but black shows everything. So I'm trying to give you guys a really good HD video shot of what's going on. Let's see, I saw something somewhere. And there's a little ding right here, right on top of the hood. I'm not really sure if that shows through or not. It's right where my finger is. Scratch here. I know the people who buy this are going to want it to be, to know everything about it cosmetically. There's a little scratch right there. I mean, this is pretty minor stuff, but I don't want you to. A couple high-speed rock chips. I mean, if somebody went around with this thing with the right color black, it would take about 5 minutes of your time, and you would be good to go. As far as touching up anything that needs to be touched up. There are the tires. The tires look like they're probably 20 or 30% tread. See a little scratch in that wheel right there. It's actually a really, really pretty car. It's my job to pick these things apart so that there's no surprises here. I saw a couple little rock chips down here. Those just need a little pen touch up in there, and they'll just disappear with the black. I'm gonna fire this thing up, open the hood. In here. Oh, well, that'd be because I'm trying to put my personal Acura car key in the ignition, which of course is not going to work because this is not. That would be the correct key. There you go. As you can see, it's got 45,757 miles on it. You can see right now it's pumping up right now, the suspension. Like I said, this was originally a theft recovery, which is why it was on a salvage title. Obviously, to sell it to our original buyer, Mr. Clark, we had to get the title restored, so it's already been restored. So there's no need to worry about that. We will have the original pictures in our ad from when we first purchased the vehicle. At least we should still have it. Hopefully we've saved those, so that you will know what it looked like before we bought it the first time, which is basically like this. Got some radio plug-ins there. It's a really pretty car. Rear heated seats. That's the rear heated seat buttons. Sorry about all the glare. It's not very helpful here. Let's see. Pull that seat down. Then you got the rear seats back here. And speaker plug-ins back there also. Just a really pretty car. Let's see. That's how that works right there. God, that glare is crazy. Not a good idea where I'm doing this video. Anyway, so that closes up like that. That goes like that. And there's the window there. This thing is just really clean. Got the roofs back here. I guess there you go there. You got the AC controls back here. Let's see. I'm not even sure how we work these things. There we go. Oh, you know what? You gotta have them on from the front seat, so your kids aren't turning the air conditioning up back there and freezing you out. All right, there's your rear seat moving up and back. Some nice mats too. Those are cool. You do have a manual, which by the way you'll need, because I am not Mr. Techno guy, and I'm probably the last guy who should be doing this video because I don't know how to hit all this stuff. I'm a truck guy, so you'll need the manual in my opinion. But I know that Mr. Clark said that everything worked fine in this thing, and that was that. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, here we go. Gotta hit the right button there. So all the windows and everything work from all the switches. Let's see, mirrors. Out, in, up, down. Other side. Out, in, up, down. Obviously the seats are heated in the front. Everything works there. Let's see. Got telescoping electric steering. That's out. That's in. That's down. And that's up. Alright, that works fine. No, I'm not going to be able to get to everything. There's too much going on in this car. I'm not sure if it's got the element. This is an ice box for it. I think it requires something that you buy something at the dealer. There's like a cooling element that goes in there, right in this little plug. That's an ice box. This is like a brake that you set when you're going downhill. You can turn that on so you don't go wildly downhill. Then you've got the suspension, all kinds of mountain climbing and blah blah blah. I don't know. Yeah. Radio works. Let me get into the shade here so you can see better. There we go. All right. So obviously the radio works fine. Got a, I guess this would be a 6 CD. It says 6 CD, so it's a 6 CD changer. Let's see. Enter destination. That's where we're at, right there. We are at Gardner Lane in Tucson, Arizona, so that's working fine. Let's see. Air conditioning. Turn that way down. Circulate. Yeah, let's see. Where are we going here? Aha. There we go. That's it. The defroster. There you go. That's here. Yeah, that is definitely all there. All those settings work fine. All right. Let's make sure that we have a moonroof that works. It's always a disappointment when those don't work. Okay. There you go. There's that. I guess this thing's like just clips in there somehow. I have no idea how this thing works. There you go. Alright, let's see what else we got going on here. I think that's about it. Let me just go on a ride, because I don't know what's going on in this car. All I know is it's a really nice car, and everything works. That's a good thing. Anyway, this thing's on a restored salvage title already, so there's no need to get it inspected. So if you want to come to Tucson to drive it home, they just drove it from Las Cruces here and picked up their BMW, went home. They love this car. They just wanted a different car, and they saw our BMW and they like black cars and blah blah blah. And I'm sure we'll see the BMW in a year or so, because I have a feeling they're going to be frequent flyers with us. They love the deal they made. So anyway, I think that this thing probably needs tires in the next couple thousand miles. That's the only thing I would say that needs to happen. Other than that, it's a beautiful car. So if you come to Tucson to drive it home, you're going to pay a dock fee of $250, and you're going to pay taxes of 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. Man, this thing runs great, real quick. If you pay by wire and ship, all you pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. No tax, no dock fees. We have a recommended shipper that we use to bring all of our vehicles to us. His name is Fred at Beacon Shipping Logistics. He's about middle of the road price-wise. Too cheap and your car will sit here forever. Don't give people a deposit when they give you some ridiculously low shipping fee, because you'll never see your truck. Okay, Fred will communicate with you. I highly recommend him. He's a good guy too. He will definitely not leave you wondering where your car is. You'll know what's going on. Okay. Let's see. Get a deposit in. Please get a deposit. Once we have your $500 deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the vehicle at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it's for sale. Lastly, I say this at on every video I do for the last 6 months. You can check all the videos. I say the same thing on everything, not just for this truck. This is out of warranty, and it's out of mileage warranty on both year and mileage. The engineers at Land Rover, like Porsche or anyone else, set a number, and they say, hey, after this number of years or miles, we don't know what's going to happen. Well, that's the same thing with this car, okay? Just like a Bugatti, same thing, okay? If they don't know, how the heck do we know? There is risk in buying a used car. Please assume that something is going to happen at some point, because that's what Ford and that's what Porsche and that's, in this case, what Land Rover said was the case, is that something is going to happen. Otherwise, they would give it a 10 million mile warranty, and they'd sell this car for, you know, $500,000. A car that never breaks would be great, wouldn't it? So anyway, that's the scoop here. Please make sure that you know that it's not a new vehicle, and you might have to spend some of the money you saved to do some repairs. Now, that being said, this is a cool car. I love this car, and so did Mr. Clark. Anyway, thank you for your time.